Today, I'm gonna go on a rant because somebody freaking pissed me off. Sorry for the clapping. By the way, sorry for all this. I am so tired. I've been taking midterm after midterm. I don't know. But it just made me really mad because let me start from the beginning. So, I was just doing my thing, going to school, being a good student. So, I was... That's my cat. Okay. So there I was trying to go back home because I'm tired as hell. And, I hear this conversation next to me. And, being me, I'm gonna listen because I like to eavesdrop. Anyways, yeah, and this girl, we're gonna name her Jean because that's the first name that popped in my head. So, Jean was there complaining, talking to her girlfriend about this guy that obviously I think has probably done it wrong. And let me tell you, she wasn't just roasting that particular white boy. She was roasting that white race in general. And I was just listening to her rant away. I didn't even know what she said, but it was I was taken aback. I didn't even know some words existed. It was pretty bad. So Jean was just roasting the guy away, and she, might I add, she looks half, I don't know what she is, but she looks like a mix, but she looks more on the darker side. And this white guy comes along and he hears the whole thing, just like me. I think he likes to eavesdrop too, but he comes along and he's like, "Excuse me, that is really rude, okay?" And he just decides to stand up for himself, right? Okay, I understand you want to defend your race and you're proud of who you are. Good for you. You do that. You defend yourself. He came up and he's like, "That is fucking rude. You are being a racist right now." He was like, "You're being such a racist bitch." And I was like, you cannot call her a racist. I was like, "Bitch, what? Bitch, what?" Okay. Let me tell you why you can't call this girl a reverse racist, okay? No matter how mad you are, white boy, reverse racism is the shit that just hurts me deep in the soul, because the community don't need more of this bullshit, okay? You can call her a hater, you can call her a faker, you can call her whatever you want to call her. You cannot call her a reverse racist. Let me tell you why. Number one, to be a racist, you have to have privilege and power. And guess who don't have that? Us minorities. We never got them privilege and power the way you guys did, okay? We didn't ever invade your land and make you slaves, okay? And when I say you, I don't mean you, white boy. I meant our history, our background, our culture. Our background does not come from a background full of privilege and power. Even, especially, you cannot say that to a I would assume she's part or maybe even full black woman. Okay? She is a black woman. You are a white, privileged male. Do you read the news? Do you see how a bunch of white people get shot every day from cops, even if you guys are unarmed? No, you guys don't get shot unarmed the same way the other minorities do. I'm specifically saying the black community. Okay? White women still make more than black women everywhere. The amount of white people getting convicted for drugs and other crimes are so much lower than black people, okay? I cannot even articulate my words right now because we don't have the same power and privileges you guys do. I'm so pissed. Okay, the black community, the people of color, have been pushing back, wanting more privileges and power for so long. You don't understand what they've been through. I don't understand what they've been through, okay? And for you to tell them to calm the fuck down is racist in itself, okay? She can be however mad she wants to be. And she can go on whatever language she want to say. It's okay. Why do we have to form this life around what you want? Oh, I'm sorry, she's being too loud and obnoxious. She has to tone it down for you. Like, she can say whatever she wants to fucking say. She's been through shit you don't know about, I don't know about, a lot of people don't know about, okay? And she can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. She doesn't have to, like, tone it down just for you because you're white and you got privilege and you got power, okay? She is being rude, but you don't have the right to oppress her. She is in a public space. She can say whatever the fuck she wants to say. Just move on. You can talk to her about it, understand her, but you cannot fucking call her a reverse racist. They've been oppressed for long enough. Yeah, I went there. Being kicked out by the Europeans that stole their land, and then what did they have to do? They faced nothing but poverty and hunger and being bullied by all you white people, okay? And the systems in general just favor whites over people of color. Why? Because it was built this way. Now, we're not complaining. It's not like we can do anything about it right now. Look at the education, look at the healthcare. We're slowly adding spots for people of color. We're adding spots for minority. Once we do that, whites start complaining. Oh, why do we have to leave spots available for the blacks? Those spots could be taken by smart white people too. Why do we have to put some other people of color in if they're not as smart as some other white people? Because we're trying to fix this world, okay? Why are you complaining about measures to rectify this injustice in our community, in our system, in this world? Sorry, there's a lot of hand motions going on, but when our community makes an effort to add equality, white people also start to like complain about how, oh, we have black student unions and not white student unions. This world is a white student union, okay? Black student union makes it possible for everyone to talk about some things that are more personal. They can talk about racism, how to learn from that. Like, it's something they can relate to. If you don't want to be part of that or learn that, then you go away from that community. White people just feel like they belong everywhere, okay? You making a racist comment to her is encouraging racism and the racist culture in this community. But her being mean to you has no effect on you whatsoever. You still get to go on being that privileged white boy that your mama raised you to be. Okay, good for you. But you making a racist comment on her, calling her a racist, impacts the community, the people of color, the community that we live in, the minorities live in general, okay? A joke about a white person not gonna, in fact, impact you. A joke you make about a black person and their everyday lives impacts them how? It spreads racism. Okay, we're not, just because the black people, sorry, am I scaring you, kitty? I'm sorry. Okay, a joke that a black person makes isn't gonna spread and encourage everyone to hate on the whites and make you guys slaves, okay? That's not gonna happen. But you making that joke is going to bring back the history of the slaves and people of color, and it's going to spread racist culture around the world. It's going to spread and encourage racism. And it does impact the everyday lives of Black people. This just gets me so sad because I'm sure that boy isn't the only one out there that thinks that, and I'm pretty sure a lot of white people around the world would encourage this reverse racism idea just because, well, hell, because they want to be part of something that, once again, they can be the ones that are right. You know, they always want to be the ones that are right. Kitty doesn't approve, huh? Kitty, is there reverse racism? She doesn't like it. Ow, Mishka!
Ow, Mishka!
What the hell? She bit me! Bitch. No. She trying to slap me. Right, Mishka? You trying to slap a bitch? Look at her glare.